Those skeleton videos are blowing up right now. They're all over YouTube. And once I saw how fast channels like this were growing, I knew I had to break down the full process. Take a look at this channel. It's called Dr. Data, and the first thing that blew me away was how many views their videos are getting. Just look at this. Their biggest video has over 21 million views, and the next one is already at around 19 million. And when you check their top 10 videos, every single one has millions of views. That tells you right away this isn't luck. There's a repeatable format behind these videos. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make skeleton videos like this, step by step, using AI. But before we get into the full workflow, let me show you a quick sample of what I made using this method.
What would happen if you were raised by wolves your entire life? Day 1, no crib, no parents, no cooked food. Just cold dirt, raw meat, and a pack deciding if you belong. Month 6.
If you want to follow along step by step, the full Google Doc with all the prompts you need is already inside my Discord server, linked below. Now let's get into it. The first thing you need to do is visit the channel and take a screenshot like this. The reason we're doing that is so ChatGPT has a clear visual reference of the kind of videos that are already performing well on the channel. Once you have the screenshot, open ChatGPT and drag it in. Then head over to the Google Doc, copy the first prompt highlighted in green, paste it into ChatGPT, and send it. This is where the real analysis happens. Instead of choosing a random topic, the prompt tells ChatGPT to study the channel pattern and generate 10 video ideas that actually fit the format and have viral potential. And that matters, because even a great script won't save a weak topic. You need the right idea first. Once the ideas come in, go through them and pick the one you want to turn into a video. Now that you have your topic, it's time to write the script. For that, we're going back to the Google Doc and using the second prompt marked in blue. But before you copy it, make sure you do this first. Replace the example topic highlighted in orange with your own. In my case, the topic is, what if you were raised by wolves? Once that's done, copy the full prompt, head back to ChatGPT, paste it in, and send it. That's it. ChatGPT will now generate the script for you. And the reason this works so well is because Prompt 2 doesn't just take your topic and write something generic around it. It takes your chosen idea and combines it with the most successful script patterns from the channel. So what you get is a new script that actually follows the structure that's already proven to work. And that makes the end result much stronger. Once the script is ready, copy the full script because we're going to use it in the next step. And here we're going to match our script with a suitable voice. For that, we're using ElevenLabs, which is easily one of the best text-to-speech tools out there right now. Once you're inside the ElevenLabs dashboard, go to Studio from the left-hand menu. Then click the plus New Project button in the top right and choose Audio Project from the drop-down. Inside the project editor, look over to the Edit Speech panel on the left. Click on the voice drop-down and choose a voice you like. Then click into the main text area that says, Start typing here, and paste in the script you copied earlier. At this point, remove any unnecessary text fragments so the voiceover stays clean. After that, click on Override Settings to open the extra options. Set the speed to 1.04, make sure style exaggeration is at around 30%, and turn speaker boost on. Now repeat that process for all of your sentences. Once everything is ready, click the play button at the bottom of the sidebar and listen through the voiceover. If it sounds good, click Export in the top right corner. In the export window, check the settings, click Export again, and then download the final audio file to your device. And that's it. Now we have our voiceover. Next, we're going to create the visuals. For that, go to my Discord server. In the resources channel right below the Google Doc link, I added 2 reference images with different aspect ratios. Pick the format that matches your video, 9:16 for shorts or 16:9 for long-form videos, then download the one you need. After that, jump back into the Google Doc and copy prompt 3, the one marked in yellow. Then go back to ChatGPT, paste it into the chat box, drag in your reference image, and send it. This step is doing something really important. Instead of turning every line of the script into a random image, the prompt identifies the key visual moments that actually matter. That makes a huge difference because strong visuals are not about quantity. They're about choosing the right moments to show. And that's what makes the video feel clear, engaging, and easy to follow. In this case, ChatGPT gave us 8 clear visual moments. Some of them only need one image, while others may need a bit more coverage. And that's exactly why this prompt is so useful. It gives us a clean visual plan before we start generating images. So with that done, let's head back to the Google Doc. But before we copy the 4th prompt, scroll down a bit until you see the orange highlighted section. Under Selected Shot, we define which image is going to be generated. I'm leaving that as it is because naturally we want to start with the first shot. Under Aspect Ratio, choose the format for your image. If you're creating long-form content, make sure to switch this from 9 to 16 to 16 to 9. Under Director Notes, you can add your own ideas if you want to guide the image in a more specific direction, but you can also leave it blank and give the AI more freedom. Under Visual Emphasis Notes, you can highlight an important detail if needed. For example, if you want to draw more attention to a specific part of the skeleton to make a scene clearer, you can mention that here. If not, just leave it empty. That's what I'm doing here. Once everything is set, copy the full prompt, then go back to ChatGPT, paste it into the chat, and send it. This will now generate an image for the selected shot. And the reason this works so well is because ChatGPT still has the full context of everything we've done so far. The topic, the script, the shot list, and the reference image. That means the image will usually be far more consistent and on brand than if you were prompting it from scratch in a new chat. Once the image is ready, click on it, hit save in the top right, and download it. And just like that, our first image is done. Next, we move on to the animation step. So let's jump back into the Google Doc. Here we copy the 5th prompt marked in green. Then we go back to ChatGPT, paste it in, and send it. What ChatGPT gives us now is the matching animation prompt for Kling AI. And that's a really powerful part of this workflow, because the animation prompt is not only based on the script, it is also based on the exact image we just created. That keeps everything much more logical, consistent, and natural. So once the prompt is ready, copy it and head over to the Kling AI website. Click on Generate on the left side, then choose your model at the top. I'm using Kling 2.6 here because it works really well for this kind of animation. Now upload your first image and paste the animation prompt into the prompt box. Then click Generate at the bottom to animate the image. After a short moment, the animation will be ready. Watch it back quickly, and if you like it, download it by clicking the download icon in the bottom right corner. And just like that, your first animation is done. Now repeat steps 4 and 5 for all the visual moments we defined earlier. Once that's done, you're ready for the final step, putting everything together in CapCut. Inside CapCut, we need to bring in our assets first. Open your folder and simply drag and drop your animations and your voiceover file into the media window. Now, let's move the voiceover to the timeline. This is the base of our project. We need to clean up the dead air. Press B on your keyboard to get the blade tool. Look for the flat lines in the audio. Those are pauses. Cut them out and delete them. Now, slide the remaining pieces together so the speech flows without any gaps. Next, let's add the animations. Drag them onto the timeline one by one and place them on the track above your audio. You will notice that the animations are much longer than the voiceover right now. Don't worry, we will fix the timing in a moment. Before we sync everything, we must fix the video size. Go to the ratio button and select 9 to 16. This is the standard format for TikTok and Reels. You will see black bars on the top and bottom. Click on each animation and scale it up until the frame is full and the black bars are gone. Repeat this for every single clip. Now let's match the movement to the words. Listen to your voiceover carefully. Click on an animation, go to the speed tab in the top right, and adjust it. You can make it faster to match a quick sentence or slower. You should also trim the clips to remove the boring parts. Keep doing this until every animation starts and ends exactly with the audio cues. To keep people watching, we need captions. Go to the Captions tab at the top and click Generate. CapCut will automatically turn your voice into text. Once they appear, go to Templates and pick a style that fits the skeleton theme. Make sure to move the captions down so they are readable, but don't cover the main action. Final check, the sound balance. We want the voice to be the hero. Select all your voiceover clips and increase the volume to plus 2.5 decibels. Now select your animations and background sounds. Lower their volume to about minus 8 decibels. This ensures your voice is crystal clear while the background adds atmosphere. Next, add your sound effects. A subtle whoosh or a bone crunch sound makes the visual experience much more immersive. Just make sure they don't overpower your voice. Now take a final look, and if everything looks perfect, hit the blue export button in the top right corner. Give your file a name, I'll call mine Skeleton Video, and click Export again. And there you have it. That is exactly how you create a high-quality AI skeleton video from start to finish.
What would happen if you were raised by wolves your entire life? Day 1. No crib, no parents, no cooked food. Just cold dirt, raw meat, and a pack deciding if you belong. Month 6. You stop crying like a baby. You yelp, snarl, and copy the sounds that keep you safe. Year 2. Walking upright is slowing you down. You run low, fast, and your legs get insanely powerful. Year 6. Winter changes you. Your pain tolerance spikes, your feet harden, and your body learns to survive freezing nights. Year 10. You think like the pack. Hunt together, eat fast, trust smell over words. Year 20. Humans finally find you, but you don't see rescue. You see intruders. Their language means nothing, their touch feels wrong, and the wild is the only home your brain will ever accept.
But wait, did we forget something? Yes, the music. But here is a secret tip. Do not add the music in CapCut. Instead, add it directly when you upload your video to YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. This helps the algorithm find more viewers for you. For this type of video, I highly recommend the song Transgender by Pearl White. It fits this dark style perfectly. If you want to know the best strategy to upload a YouTube short and how to add the music correctly, click the video on the screen right now. In that video, I show you my exact strategy for perfect YouTube short uploads. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Peace.